Hi, Gemini. Let's get into your reading. Somebody's like, I'm not a Gemini, but I love watching your readings, Melinda, so I'm here. I'm like, yay, that's awesome. I love when you watch my readings just because you love watching my readings and you know something great is going to come out no matter what. Others of you got Gemini somewhere in your birth chart, sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus, anywhere, really, okay? And then somebody else is like, I am so interested in this Gemini, and so you're watching this reading. Whichever of those you are, welcome, because this is the Gemini energy reading. You're at the perfect place to be. Thank you for making me your favorite tarot reader, using all the YouTube buttons to promote the growth of the channel and hit that algorithm right. And information about me and what I have for you is underneath the video in the description box. Let's get into the message. What does Gemini have in this energy? Gemini, what do you have? There's something you have that wants to come out in the reading. Oh, they said do the WTF. What the frequency? Let's do that first. Good idea. Almost forgot. Okay. So what the frequency for Gemini? Let's start there. Yeah, what the frequency? This is going to give us an overall what's going on in the situation. Remember, too, as you watch this reading, it could be you or somebody in your experience that we're talking about. If it's somebody in your experience, there's a reason why, right? So let's see. Dragged back to the dark side. Somebody has been dragged back to the dark side. They don't want to go. So somebody is going into their shadow energy. It could be you or someone else. Like I said, let me see. What does Gemini have right now? Okay, Gemini, what you have? Oh, manipulation came out facing me. Manipulation is what you have. Okay. What is Gemini's desire? What does Gemini want at this time? What is Gemini's desire? What does Gemini want at this time? You have manifestation, materialization, realization. Okay. Through manipulation, that's not always the best tactic, but let's see, what is Gemini doing? Release. Okay, releasing. Gemini is releasing someone or something in this energy. How is Gemini feeling at this time? How's Gemini feeling? Gemini is feeling respect. I heard for their self immediately. As soon as I saw the respect card, I heard for their self. So what's Gemini talking about in this energy? What's Gemini talking about in this energy? Gemini is talking about love. Never knew what I was missing. Okay, until you started kissing. Let me see, what does Gemini know in this energy? What does Gemini know? What does Gemini know? Gemini knows strength in reverse. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control. And something takes over me. In a phase, you look so amazing. Okay, here we go. Let me see in the what Gemini needs to know, because God is trying to tell you something. And what you got? Starting. Okay. So Gemini, you get weak for love. And so what do you have? You have right here, it's like you could be going into your fears about materializing this love. You want to materialize love in your life. You're working with the energy. That's what that manipulation card is telling me. But what are you doing? Going to the dark side. You could be giving up with the release card. Yeah. Why? Because you respect yourself too much. We have angel number 1101 below. So anywhere where you're seeing 1101, you look at the clock, the license plate in front of you, anywhere where you're seeing addresses on buildings. It says trust yourself and trust your intuition. It's a powerful time of personal development, spiritual awakening, and enlightenment, attracting abundance and positive energies through focus on your soul mission and life purpose. Yes, baby. So trust yourself and trust your intuition. Let's get some of my handmade oracle cards to add to our message. I have my signature deck out. So we're going to pull, and we're basically just going to layer your spread for you, Gemini. So let's see what else for Gemini energy. Remember, again, this is a timeless reading. Okay. So what, I love the way universe, I just heard that I should say this to you. I love the way the universe has the ability to make sure that everybody that needs the message gets the message when they need it most. What does Gemini have? What does Gemini have? Gemini has feet in the concrete. Oh boy. feet in the concrete, feeling stuck, like can't move forward. It's like, that's why you're manipulating energies, I feel like. Okay. Or it, yeah. And I heard, and there's a situation that is just like not doing anything about that. Just not going to do nothing about, there's nowhere to do nothing about that. Okay. What does Gemini want? Let me see. What does Gemini want? So you feel like love life has not been moving forward, and there's no reason for you to move your feet. So you're just staying still right now. Okay, concrete boots. You're like, I'm not going towards anything that's here. I'm going to continue to manipulate this energy. What does Gemini want? This card fell to the floor. It says we live in an attraction-based universe. You want to attract it. This is why you're not running. This is why you're not going. You're like, I'm not chasing nothing. If it's for me, I'm going to attract it. You're like, I'm going to attract it. You're not chasing nothing. I don't feel like you're actually just sitting still. I feel like you are out moving around. Yeah, I see that you're out moving around doing things that feel right, but you're not chasing after love. So let me see. What are you doing? Emergency personnel. You calling out, you're releasing it, giving it to source energy, giving it to your angels, ancestors, and guides. You're giving it to your spiritual emergency personnel. I'm going to put y'all in charge of this whole romantic thing. If y'all want me to give my love to somebody, you better bring it, make it clear and all that stuff. Let me see how you feeling. Gemini, I heard that self-respect. See, I'm the one for me. That's how you're feeling. Yeah, because you respect yourself. You're like, I'm happy with me. If you want me to give my affections and attentions to somebody else, then you're going to have to do the work. You're going to have to make it clear and bring them in. Okay, so what are you talking about? You're talking about love. You're like, love is the key that unlock the darkness. Okay, so yeah, you're like, love is the key that unlocks, from this shadow dark energy, opens up the color in life. You know that. So while there's not somebody here, you are making sure that you're the somebody that's here. You're like, forget it, I can do it myself. Let me see, what are you talking about? A cardboard Lambo. Somebody showed up. They've been dragged back to the dark side. Why? Because they were fake. And it fell apart real fast and real easy. And look, a Lamborghini is so cool until it's made out of cardboard. Okay, let me see. And that's this video that my grandson, this card was created because I watched this video. My grandsons were watching on YouTube about these guys that made a cardboard Lamborghini. They put it through all these crazy experiences and stuff like that. What does Gemini know? But at the end of the day, it was a cardboard. You know what I'm saying? What Gemini knows is what's for you is really fucking for you. And it's going to make them weak in the knees. Like, if they really love you, they'll be weak in the knees. They'll get so weak in the knees, they can hardly speak. Okay. So what Spirit wants you to know is it's starting. Show me more about starting in Gemini's energy. Like Bob Marley said, every little thing is going to be all right. So you ain't got nothing to worry about here. Gemini is like, you're doing exactly as you should be doing. The universe is going to bring you what you need. Exquisite, exotic, and it ain't going to be no cardboard Lambo. You getting a real Lambo. If you're going to get a Lambo, it's going to be a real Lambo. Somebody last name could be Lambo. Somebody could, I heard Lambda. They just showed me the old movie, Nerds, The Revenge of the Nerds. Lambda, whatever their sorority was. Somebody could be somebody is a sorority member. Okay, they're a alumni of their sorority. Somebody. Okay, I'm using the Pride Tarot. Oops, I meant to show that to you. Using the Pride Tarot to pull your tarot for your message. We're gonna layer this one more time and see what else love, source, God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be wants to show us in your energy at this time. So what does Gemini have? What Gemini has is the King of Cups. I love that. This is why you're able to sit and manipulate energies without moving your feet, because you are in King of Cups energy. You're like emotional mastery. You know how to feel your way into the situation. You're not easy manipulated. As a matter of fact, because you're not easy manipulated, those who are easily manipulated tend to get manipulated by you, even with you just being you. You're not like focusing on somebody and saying, come here, come hither. No, it's not like that. It's more like you're sitting where you stand, manipulating these energies through your emotions. So you're feeling what it feels like to have a love in your life type of a thing. Let me see, what does Gemini want in this? Who or what does Gemini want in this? Who or what Gemini wants is King of Swords. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Okay. You want it to come to you. That's what you want. Okay. You want it to come to you. You want it to materialize by your thought, by your mastery of mentality. Like you've mastered your mentality. You want to use that energy to attract. Okay. And isn't that the guy from Lord of the Rings? So this is like, again, magician energy coming up here in. So totally your energy. I feel like you want it to materialize for you because you said so, because you thought of it, because you focused upon it, because you know the powerful point of focus is the most magical thing you have. So let me see, what is Gemini actually doing in this energy? What is Gemini actually doing in this? And they're bringing my attention back to the angel number 1110. Trust yourself and trust your intuition. And look, this is confirming everything I just did, because what comes out in the what you're doing is the Lovers. And what zodiac sign is the Lovers represent? Oh, Gemini. So what is Gemini doing? Gemini is doing Gemini. Like Gemini is doing Gemini so precisely that if anybody comes in, they got to be doing Gemini too. Like your focus is so much on to, like, I'm the one for me. I got this beautiful energy. I'm just fine. If spirit can bring it in if they want me to have something here. Other than that, I'm just releasing the attachment to trying to chase, pursue, or seek out love. I'm just going to go about my happy life, and they better put it in front of my face if they want, and make the energy right. I heard make the energy right, because I'm busy doing me. Yeah. And then I'm just noticing their banner here at the center of the Lovers card. It says, an army of lovers cannot lose. And you know that you're winning because you're a lover. So how you feeling? How you feeling, Gemini? How you feeling? If the Ace of Cups comes out here, I might scream and jump out of my chair because of the way your cards are going. Like there's so much you, but what do we have? Oh, this is the title card. So that's like bonus energy. Usually I take them out. I didn't in this instance. So we're going to keep it as bonus energy. And whenever that happens to me, because it's happened a lot of times over the years, I pull the next one off the top of the deck, and it's the Page of Cups. It's not the Ace of Cups. It's the Page of Cups. So how you feeling? You're feeling like, look at that. The fish is tuned into your third eye. It's like what you're attracting is coming in. You're feeling good about it. You're feeling like your powerful point of focus is everything. You feel like you have the vision about your life. You feel like because there's a fish in there, usually, like I wouldn't say this, but right now, this Page of Cups is giving me Pisces energy. How are you feeling? You're feeling like you're having a good time, paying attention to how the universe is showing you what you're focused on in all sorts of ways, not just in regards to love. You're feeling like you respect yourself enough to only entertain the things that are reflections of what you've chosen for yourself. And that's very empowering. So let me see, what is Gemini talking about? What is Gemini talking about? Gemini with the cardboard Lambo and the love is the key card. It's like you be talking, yeah, the world. See, you're talking about how, I thought I found love in many times before. In other words, I thought I found a Lambo. It turned out it was cardboard. It fell apart real fast. I thought I found love before, but it turned out to be not love, anti-love. It turned out to be fake. It turned out to be something that fell apart real quick. And then the World card is here, and you're like, it's okay. I successfully completed that cycle because it tried to drag me back to the dark side, but I unlocked my power and my light in it, and I just keep moving forward, focused on me. I'm doing me. I'm choosing to be the attractor and pay attention to what I'm attracting. Okay, so what you attracted could have showed you somewhere where your weaknesses are. Let me see. Somebody here, what you had attracted was a Leo person. That person is gone. What you really know. What fell to the floor? Hold on. Is the Ace of Swords. You know the truth. You know the truth. You know that if somebody is for you, it's really fucking for you. They're not going to hem and haw. They're not going to hesitate. They're not going to go back and forth. They're really going to be here for you. They'll get weak in the knees type of a thing. They'll be weak for you. And instead of fortify themselves against you. Okay, let me see in what God is trying to tell you something, had to say. Because everybody says starting, and like Bob Marley said, every little thing is going to be all right. Let me see. What does Gemini need to know? is the Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn is here. Okay, so there's something here about this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn starting. So is this a start of your self-development work where you're seeing your own truth and you are in an attraction energy because you know you live in an attraction-based universe? The bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. Yeah, this is telling me in the past, Gemini, you were very much like, I heard a bad boy. You was a bad boy. Even if you was a girl, you was a bad boy. But this is also about you would run and go after it. You know, you would chase it. But I want to pull additional off the top about this Queen of Pentacles because she is like, looks like a person that's coming into your experience. And Seven of Swords, I'm hearing by the divine plan. It's going to happen by surprise. Seven of Cups, options and opening up. You don't know about it. Okay. Eight of Wands, you're going to get communication, a message, a text. If you're on a dating site, they could be hitting you up on the dating site, but it's like sliding into your DMs. They're going to get messages. Okay. And then Tower, again, they're just confirming this is all by surprise, okay? You're going to be getting some messages about surprise. Anywhere where this is not about another person, but this is about an energy within yourself, it's like your self-love, self-development energy is opening you up to love and beautiful things coming into your life, okay? That you do love. And it's going to be a whole bunch of it coming in with an onslaught. I'm hearing the word onslaught, a beautiful, empowering energy that can take you totally by surprise. So this is a beautiful reading that I have for you right now, Gemini. How is this playing out for you? Light up my comments, light up my likes. Thank you so much for lighting up my life and these readings. I do what I do because I absolutely love and adore you. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. 감사합니다. Gracias. That's all, folks. Later, baby. And I'm out.